Now we are going to start exercise 1.6. Yesterday we had completed exercise 1.5. Now we have in exercise 1.6 some words problem. We have to use formula what I had given. Now you have to use that formula to solve the given questions. Now you should keep your book in front of you. I will read the question and solve the question. Starting with question number 1. Question number 1. See, I am reading the question. Try to understand. Question is given, if x and y are two sets such that nx is equal to 17, ny is equal to 23 and nax union y is 30, then what is n intersection x intersection y? N the cardinal number. Cardinal number means number of elements in the particular set is given. So we are given nx is 17, ny is 23. So I am writing the given values. We are given nx is 17, ny is given 23 and nx intersection y is given 30. So we have to find nx union y. We have to find. So I had given direct formula for this. We are given this is union. This one is union and we have to find intersection. We have to find intersection. In the question we are given nx is equal to 17, ny is equal to 23 and nx union y is 30. It is 38. So we have to find nx intersection y. So everything is given. Total 4 terms are in the formula. I think you remember. See the solution. What was the formula? Nx union y is equal to nx plus ny minus nx intersection y. This was given in terms of a and b. Here it is x and y, no problem. So everything is given, just simply we have to put the values. Now nx intersection y is given 38. So here 38, nx is given 17 plus ny is given 23 minus nx intersection y is required. Bring this term this side. So we have nx intersection y is equal to 17 plus 23 is 40 and this goes into right side minus 38. So what we have, nx intersection y is equal to 2. This will be the answer of the question. Got it? Means simply we have to put the value in the formula, or you can write directly. Or you can use the Venn diagram also. Like I am solving. See, try to understand. Using Venn diagram. Means either you can solve by formula or by Venn diagram. See how to use Venn diagram. First of all, we have two sets x and y. Set x and set y. First of all, we use the intersection. What is the value of intersection? We have to find. So let this is x. Got it? Now in nx, in set x, 17 elements are. So in x we have already x. So this portion is what? 17 minus x. Now in ny given 23. In set y we have 23. So this portion is 23 minus x. And this total portion we are given n x union y is equal to 38. So this plus this plus this, total x union y. So this plus this is equal to what? 38. Means according to question you can write like this. See, name this as A, name this as B, name this as C. So according to question, A plus B plus C is equal to 38. Now write the value of A, B and C boxes. So A is 17 minus x plus B is x plus this is 23 minus x is equal to 38. This minus x plus x will go. We have 17 plus 23. We have 40 minus x is equal to 38. Send this. 40 minus 38 is equal to x, or x is equal to 2. What is x? X is intersection. X is intersection. So you can use either the formula or you can use Venn diagram. Whatever you want to apply, you can apply. I have given both the methods. Got it? So you can try it. Now students, coming to question number 2. Same as question number 1. I am reading the question. You should have the book in front of you. If x and y are two sets such that x union y has 18 elements, x has 8 elements and y has 15 elements, how many elements does x intersection y have? Means same question. So can you try this question yourself? I am leaving this question for you. I am leaving this question for you because the same question, set x and y are given and n x union y is given 18, nx is given 8, ny is given 15. We have to find x union y. So you have to solve this question yourself. Now question number 3. I am coming to question number 3. See. Question number 3. I am reading the question. Try to understand. In a group of 400 people, 200 can speak Hindi, 250 can speak Hindi, 200 can speak English. How many people can speak both Hindi and English? Whenever you are asked both Hindi or Hindi and English, means what to find? You have to find and. Hindi and English mean it's common. So it is intersection. Means total surveyed persons are 400. This is union. Total surveyed persons are 400. So how to write? Let A denotes the Hindi and B for English. Two things are. So total persons, Hindi and English speaking all, we have surveyed 400 persons. So what is given? N A union B is given 400. 400. And N A, that is Hindi, is given 250. N B, it is given 200. We have to find both A intersection B is to be calculated. Once again, same as question number 1 and 2. We are given union, we are given individual sets, we have to find intersection. So either you can solve by Venn diagram or by formula. Let's see. N, you can write direct formula. A intersection B is equal to NA plus NB minus NA union B. This is converted formula. Actually formula is of NA union B. So I have sent N union B either this side and N intersection B this side. So we have to write the value directly and calculate it. So N A intersection B is equal to, we have what? 250 plus 200 minus 400. 250 plus 200 is 450 minus 400 is equal to 50 is the answer. Now this can be solved by Venn diagram also. So you can use both the methods for practice. In examination, if the question is asked, you can use any method. You can use any method, either Venn diagram or by formula. You should learn the formula and memorize it. Okay. Now question number 4. Question number 4 is same as previous question. I am reading the question. Try to understand. If S and T are two sets such that S has 21 elements, means NS is given. T has 32 elements, means NT is given. S intersection T is given 11 elements, means NS intersection T is 11 elements. How many elements does S union T have? So we have to find the number of elements in union. So you can do it very easy. In the previous question we had to find this, so you have to do this. Now we are coming to question number 5. If X and Y are two sets such that X has 40 elements, X union Y has 60 elements, and X intersection Y has 10 elements, how many elements does Y have? So same question, just I am writing for question number 5. Every question is same in this exercise. Question number 5. See, X and Y are two elements. So we are given in this question X has 40 elements. So we are given Nx is equal to 40. Now we are given X union Y has 60 elements. Nx union Y has 60 elements. 60 elements. And we are given X intersection Y. X intersection Y is given 10 elements. We have to find how many elements are there in Y. Ny is required. Formula is same. We have to use the same formula. So for solution you can write Nx union Y is equal to Nx plus Ny minus Nx intersection Y. Got it? Now put the value, whatever is not given that can be found. So Nx union Y is given 60, Nx is given 40 plus Ny is required minus this one is given 10. So see, 60 is equal to 40 minus 10. 40 minus 10 is 30 plus Ny is required. Bring this term this side. 60 minus 30 is equal to Ny. So Ny is equal to 30. This will be your answer. And in the same manner you can use Venn diagram. Just I am giving the idea how to solve this by Venn diagram. Just giving the clue. You can try yourself. This is universal set. This one is X. This one is Y. X and Y. First we set up the intersection. Intersection is given 10. Intersection is given 10. Now in X we are given 40 elements. So this 10 is already here. It is 30 now. And in Y we are not knowing. So this will be suppose A minus 10. A minus 10, or you can write directly A also. You can write directly A also. So let this one is P, this one is Q, and this one is R. So P plus Q plus R is given, that is union is 60. So adding this you can find the value of A, and finally you will add this 10 plus A to get the value of Y. Got it? So you can use this method also. So I am giving both the methods, so you can try it. Okay. Now we are coming to question number 6. Question number 6 and 7 are important questions. So I am solving question number 6. I am reading the question, try to understand. In a group of 70 people, 37 like coffee, 52 like tea, and each person like at least one of the two drinks. How many people like both coffee and tea? One thing I'd like to in this question, whenever in the question you are given at least, like this, the word it's given at least, each person like means each person like at least one of the two drinks. When this statement is given in the question, so you should understand that the total number given is the union, means 70 people are surveyed, and it is given at least each person like at least both the drinks, means it is 70 is what? Union, and we have to find how many people like both tea and coffee. Tea and coffee means we have to find the common. So you can name the set as the word given, coffee, C for coffee and T for tea. You can use. First we are given the word coffee, and second, so we can use the sets as the name of the words, like coffee, so we can use set C, tea, so we can use T for tea. So we are given total 70 persons are surveyed. So let N C union T, C stands for coffee and this T is 70, and in the question we are also given, see, given 37 like coffee, 52 like tea. So N C is 37, N T is given 52, and in the question given each person like at least any of the drinks, means this is union. We have to find how many people like both coffee and tea. So we have to find N C intersection T. So using same formula, if we have to find only statement were there, so we can write direct formula, N C intersection T is equal to N C plus N T minus N C union T. C N C intersection T is equal to, NC is given 37 plus 52 minus 70. Add this, what we have? 89 minus 70 is 18, it is 19 is the answer. 19 is the answer. So this is how we can solve every question. Okay, now we are coming to next question. Now we are coming to question number 7. It is very important question. In a group of 65 people, 40 like cricket, 10 like both cricket and tennis. How many like tennis only and not cricket? How many like tennis? So see what are given. We are given total union, means 65 people, 40 like cricket, so 40% cricket, 10 like both. So cricket and tennis. Let N cricket C intersects union T, just like previous question. We are given 65, or you can name the set as A and B, P and Q, whatever you want, and we are given that 40 like cricket, NC is equal to 40, 10 like both means C intersection T T is equal to 10. First we have to find NT. How many people like tennis and how many people like only tennis, not cricket? See, this 10 is common in tennis and cricket. Try to understand. See the figure. See the figure. This is cricket and this one is tennis. So 10 people are liking both cricket and tennis. Both cricket and tennis. First we have to find tennis. So in this tennis, this 10 will also be included. 10 will also be included. When we find only tennis, so this much means we have to find T minus C. T minus C. So first use the formula. We have NC union T is equal to NC plus NT minus NC intersection T. We are given this 65 is equal to NC is 40 plus NT is required minus 10. See, this is 65 is equal to, this is 30 plus NT. So NT is equal to 65 minus 30 is equal to 35. This is one of the answers. Answer first. Means 35 people like tennis. Now how many people like tennis only? So number of persons liking tennis only. So only tennis, so this 10 will be subtracted. 35 minus 10 is equal to 25. This is answer second. So this is how you can solve by Venn diagram or by formula. Got it? Now question number 8 is same as the previous questions. So you have to try this question yourself. If any doubt, you can ask on WhatsApp. I have given the my number on description. So you can go through it and try to solve yourself. Now before starting the new exercise, some important examples are, and that is we have to use the properties of sets. So I am solving example number 30. Example number 30. Example 30. It is very important question. Many a times it is asked in the question paper. What is given? We have to show that A union B is equal to A intersection B implies A is equal to B. What is the meaning of this question? Means if A union B is same as A intersection B, then the two sets are equal. A union B is equal to A intersection B, then A is equal to B, we have to show. So to show two sets equal, what we do? We show that A is subset of B and B is subset of A, then two sets are said to be equal. Now this time I am going to take left hand side and choose any element, arbitrary element in this set. So let A is any element belonging to A. If any element small a is found in set A, so obviously this element A will also be in A union B because it is combination of A and B. Then or therefore A belongs to A union B. But A union B is equal to A intersection B. It is given. So in place of A union B, we can write A intersection B. So A belongs to A intersection B. So A intersection B means A belonging to A intersection B. What is the sense? Means A is in A and B also common. So therefore you can write A belongs to B. Here we have assumed that A belongs to A and here A belongs to B. So it means therefore we can say A is subset of B. Let this be question number 1. Now take any other element. Let element B belongs to B. B belongs to B. So if element B is found in set B, it means it will also be in union. So therefore B belongs to A union B. Because B is in B, then it will be found in A union B, because A union B is combination of A and B. But since A union B is equal to A intersection B, it is given here. So B belongs to A intersection B. And if B is belonging to B, A intersection B, it means B is also belonging to A, because it is already in B and A intersection B. So what can you say? B belongs to A. So here B belongs to B and B belongs to A. What does it mean? Therefore we can say B is subset of A. So here we have A is subset of B and here B is subset of A. If two sets are subset to each other, it means two sets are equal. Let us see question number 2. From 1 and 2 we get or we conclude that A is equal to B. A is equal to B. This is how this problem can be solved. Sometimes students do one thing, they assume some elements for A union B and A intersection B. So it is wrong method. You have to use this property and after this you will solve the question. Got it? Now in today's lecture this is enough for the day. Now from tomorrow we will solve some examples and miscellaneous exercise. Got it? So for today this much is enough. Thank you very much.